We flew into a remote lake in Alaska. 3 friends, 1 goat tag, and a lot of country to cover. The brush was thick, the terrain was steep, and when we finally got a shot, I missed. Out here, that could have ended the hunt, especially paired with a rifle malfunction. Luckily, we had some air support, we fixed the gun, we pushed high, found our Billy, and made it count. I couldn't have asked for better friends to share this adventure with. My name is Kyle, and this is Wicked Alaska.
Barely a little. And so it begins. We're loaded up. We flew it today, so we can't shoot today. What we can do is get into position, find a place to camp tonight. 1 p.m.-ish. So that leaves us with about 6 to 6.5 hours of sunlight left. Got to get across this river a little bit here. Yeah. Separates out a little bit, like right there, it looks like.
Right below that little patch of wood there.
Yeah. Kind of looks flatter and more calm.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out the best way across this river. Looks like it might be the last of the deeper stuff. Looks pretty good. Give them a quick blow dry. What were you seeing?
2 billies. It's really deceiving because of, you know, the angle they're standing. If they're broadside versus if they're quartering, you could make 2 since as goats would vastly different. That almost looks like brown bear.
It's pretty cool how the silt looks like it's melted plastic. Really stretched out, silly putty-like. We got snow melt and spring water coming out of the mountains. It's also right next to a glacier. We got some clear stuff here. And then just as it starts to mix with the glacial silt, turns to the chocolatey milk that we were dealing with earlier. This will be our drinking water. Our first sign of goats beyond visual. And we got some poop. They had some pretty big footprints. So we just made it across that small drainage. We now are getting in a little bit closer to the eyesight of the goats. So just picking our path. We're in this lower drainage out of sight of the goats now, so they can't see us.
Stop stopping right there. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I mean, we can, but that's sort of the last resort.
Alright.
Find these little bear highways, make travel a lot easier. Stay low. Yep. Work along the brush. So we got 6 goats out in front of us. The 2 that we were thinking might be Billy's when we hit the river are looking a little bit more like nannies at the moment. The other group of 4 of them, uphill of them, is definitely a group of nannies and kids. And we have 3 black bears at approximately the same elevation. We have a black bear who's walking up on us. He's at 300 yards right now, working towards us. Same elevation, he's on the same bench as us. He's just grazing on the berries. The goats bounced up into that bowl. We're gonna put our packs on, work our way back towards the glacier a little bit further before setting camp. We got about an hour and a half max sunlight left. He's gonna be our little buddy tonight. I got dibs on the ice axe kill.
I got dibs on the ski pole kill.
We got our little black bear friend over here.
So you could just...
Do it. a really cool hanging glacier across the way. Leading up to the glacier, it's really funneling the wind down and in. We got steep mountain on both sides. There's some cranberries right here if you want some.
Sure are. Poke my nose into this real quick.
We're looking for a place to make camp. We want to be out of the wind. A little bit of vegetation between us and the face of the mountain. Did you take a swing at least one of those birds?
Nah, they were too far away.
You gotta get the battle axe throw down. Alright, we found a semi-flat, semi-dry, semi-obscured spot right here. I'm gonna try to squeeze both tents in. We got the sun just about to set, about a half hour left. Got ptarmigan flying around down here. Got a black bear friend over there. Put these little Tillamook cheeses in my mountain house. I'm having spaghetti with beef marinara. I'm gonna put 2 of these cheddar blocks in there. I just put the hot water in so it'll melt the cheese. I'll give it a good stir. Oh, it's time to get up. Goats went in last night. It doesn't look like they've come back out this way. They might be a little bit behind that cloud cover. Just can't see them. We got our black bear friend still kind of hanging out just below camp. Doesn't know what's good for him. It's only a matter of time before Jack's trigger finger gets so itchy that he has to scratch it. Which way did you go?
I just put my left foot up. You can see there.
Yep. If you could give me a hand, that'd be great. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna grab you again and swing myself up. 1, 2, 3. on. I'm like kind of slippery right now. Trying to get up over to look over in the other bowl.
Either go straight towards this bump and look to the left on the Y for that face, or just go straight across here and look over.
We got a lot of goat track here in the scree. There's all sorts of spots up there where they could be up in the cracks. So we're just taking our time. Looks like a little river of blood, but it's not. It's just algae. He sees two goats about 100 yards straight downhill from us. As I'm prepping the gun, he's gonna see if they're nannies or there's a billy in there. I think that. Three nannies below us, and really no way to go down without busting them out. So before we do that, we need to head up and look over the ridge to see down behind them. That way we'll know if there's a billy behind them or with them. If there isn't, we're not too worried about busting those nannies out. So those other ones you were seeing were like
On
around
the side of this finger.
around the corner in the scree.
They are on this side of that middle ridge up in the scree.
Got it.
Use this so you've got 1 in the chamber and 3 in the bag. Excuse him.
Really in town to be the one to help it.
Not a bad view from the tent. We got Jack up there. We got Andre up there. We got a plane on the way. Yeah, it's the T-handle thing. Yeah, exactly. Okay. You do like a quick 10 seconds on what you're dealing with?
We got a spent cartridge stuck in the chamber of Kyle's rifle here. This is the same ammo we were shooting just before we left for the hunt, and everything worked flawlessly then. The only thing I can think of is we had an overpressure round, so either just a hot round from the factory, or for some reason there was like debris or water either in the chamber or on the cartridge when it was chambered. Either of those things, or all those things combined really, is probably what it was, caused the cartridge to expand and stick in the chamber. We tried all sorts of things to get it unstuck with no avail. So we had this cleaning rod, which is a little collapsible cleaning rod airdrop.
Oh, there's a round stuck in there still.
It is a dead round, so we're not in any danger.
Looking for a rock?
Yep.
There's an acronym for that. It's a BFR.
Big fucking rock.
This is a family channel about murdering animals.
Big freaking rock.
That sounded promising.
And here is your culprit.
Any galling on the rim like
No.
the extractor is having a problem?
No. I mean, you can see where the extractor
We were fucking with it a little bit.
was on the rim. I thought this was a family channel.
Kind of put it one in, extract it.
Yep. I'm gonna put a live round in because we don't have any other options.
My God.
Here, you're gonna want to keep that.
Bad boy.
Jack, you're in charge of this. I'm a professional.
Trust me, I'm a professional.
Hold this 1 second. I need my flashlight.
Yeah, we can at least shoot one more round.
No, I mean, we got this now. We can just ram that down.
Oh yeah.
We're good to
We
go.
do.
It'll be
have
like
a
old school
solution.
Civil War fire here. We got...
How do you feel about your brand new muzzleloader?
Well, I see something in the chamber that shouldn't be there. So I'm just trying to scrape it off.
pull.
Jeez, that seems a little
That was
tight.
terrifying.
That seems a little tighter than it should have felt.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing there's a lot less things in the barrel now.
It is a 30 caliber. We have a new round. Rifles on safety. We're just seeing if the extractor was the issue or if it was an overpressure round. Oops. We're fairly certain it was the overpressure round, but it's good to know. So bullet seats in there nice and easy. Closed. Comes right out. We're all good. Next thing to do is shoot it and see if it has another problem or not. Use this one because the tip's all munched up.
Okay.
Got it.
Because the water is just peeling off the snow above. The water here is pretty safe to drink, and it's been tasting really nice. And it starts really cold too, so it's super refreshing. All watered up for the hill. He's coming home.
We're back in that bowl that we were in yesterday where we had that weapons malfunction. And there's goats still in the same bowl, so we're checking them out because we have the advantage on them right now. We looked at those goats for a real long time. And originally we thought that one of them might have been a younger Billy. But after looking at him for a couple of different angles, as he stood up and moved, we're thinking that he's probably a nanny.
Got him. Dial the 2.75 and hold in case he comes back up.
I'm on 2.75.
Still there.
Yeah.
Congratulations, buddy.
Most excellent.
Most excellent.
Base right there. Long ways. 7 3/4.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
I say we go straight across here.
Oh, that's a badass background.
We went from having a weapons malfunction yesterday and the hunt almost being over, an airdrop tool to fix the gun, chasing this guy around the hill a couple different times today.
Good job, Kyle. Good shooting.
Good shoot. Thanks, guys.
Was that your longest kill shot?
The gutting was kind of just the setup for tomorrow. Now it's time to make our way back to camp. Andre released the gut pile, and it's so steep right here that it rolled about 70 yards downhill of us. We got about, what, hour 45 back to camp?
2 hours in the dark.
2 hours in the dark. Plan to get back to camp around 10 p.m. Yeah, I think that's the steeper bit, huh?
My boat's go underneath.
Go back a little bit and then just keep going out and around.
We're gonna have to go that way.
Yeah, I think if we just ride the elevation until we hit this thing, well, that's going to take us right down that river.
Put my nose over. That's the grass we went through right there. Who's sweaty?
Whoa. Fly by the ptarmigans. Alright, we're headed back up the hill, an hour and a half to get there, recover the goat.
And if you hunt around it with 20 gauge,
You get like 4 in a shot.
some fucking damage.
It's now sleeting on us. Not much for bad looking storm clouds above. Some blue sky over the ridge. Sun hasn't really had a chance to fully come up and put some heat to the area. Hopefully this is a short-lived little sprinkle. Maybe that's what those nannies, like with the big clumps and stuff coming off of them there. Walking on these little glacier remnants, especially in the morning before the sun's hit it. Top is a little bit slipperier. Later on in the day, the snow on the top's softened from the sun. You get a little bit more bite with your boots. We see the goat up on the scree. Doesn't look like it's moved very much,
any at all. We busted half dozen crows off of it as we've come around the corner. From this angle, it doesn't look like a bear has gotten to it, which is good. We got the glacier over there doing glacier things this morning still. We've made the gut pile. You can see now in the better light, we have the gut pile right here. And the goat is still way up there. And it looks like we're gonna get some fog while we're up here.
Laying low, my sweet chariot. Got an axe for you. See, I told you, look at this thing. You pick him up like a sheet of plywood. That is rigor mortis. Oh my goodness. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
You could ride him like a toboggan down the hill.
Keep down a little bit more. Following that joint around, and there's the little ligaments and tendons in there, and you're really just cutting those apart so it holds it together. With a little bit more room to work. There we go.
Hanging in the dirt.
Thank you, Jack. Come down the ribs, run into the spine, and then you've already run your knife down the spine. So it just kind of falls right off there. Just a little bit of pressure in my left hand here.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Just gonna follow along the inside of the rib. Bing, because then we're starting to get into the brisket here. You can see the little rib meats. Okay.
This is Andre's YouTube channel.
Andre doesn't have a YouTube channel.
This could be your
Coming out video.
you're coming out.
We're gonna turn it so skin side up.
Really, I think you should just get a cape.
Roll the feet there. Roll the feet in. Just.
There you go. This is what I was looking for.
Yeah, I'm used to doing animals warm. That's real nice.
Oh, it's fuck.
I like it.
All right, we got the goat packed. Now it's time to get back to camp, pick it up. We're heading all the way down to the lake there. Maybe we get picked up tonight.
Left to the left.
Hiking down the glacier.
Want to avoid that. It's pretty cool to see from this point of view, but it would be less interesting to see it from the underneath point of view. That's what we came down in the dark last night. The grass and the moss gets pretty slippery, which is why we're trying to find the rock to walk on if we can. We made it back to camp under an hour, pretty sweet. I'm gonna break down camp, head towards the lake. Oh, it's not bad. I can pick it up. Oh boy. remember that little spot. Trippy. You go to take a step through that stuff, your barrel gets caught up in the brush and then it pulls you backwards.
Yeah, that's why.
It's steep.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Yep. You made it! Hey. Hey. I haven't gone over my laces. We're about to though.
There it is.
Told you.
Yes, I am gonna let him go across first to see if it goes terribly or not. You got the dragon jack? Oh, right there. You do it? Whoa! We cannot. Reverse.
Hey, I think it's better if you just kept moving forward. You just go faster.
Is that so?
I don't know. Unproven. The angle of the alders with the gun is just weird on this one.
Oh, for sure.
They're all leaning into my right side. Back into the pit for just a little longer. Woo!
You guys think we can get a mile and a half in 45 minutes?
We can get on that river. We can.
So we'll tell them a 5:30 pickup. I guess it's 4:20 right now. Hour 10 back to there.
There'll be a couple of water crossings and we'll be pretty fast moving once we get onto the river. We just got to get through this short little last section of alders. Some nice pricker bushes. Oh, Jack made it. Maybe halfway there now. We're starting to see the edge of the lake. We still have maybe a little bit of a spicy water crossing to do.
Not bad at all.
No. Survival.
All right. This axe is serving a great purpose. That thing is sick. That was actually better than the buzz right over the top.
Icing on the cake, really.
Yeah, that was, I was like, oh no way, is he really gonna drag it right by us? He is.
He is, and he did.
My man. That was cool. That's a good way to cap the trip right there. In case I can't fly. If I had a beaver, I may never get out of it. That was sick.
Otherwise, I'm kind of searching right now. But yeah, previously we did it in Anchorage.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to do it here so I can do a bunch of the work.